People. Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin. My apologies for starting late with this live. Let me change the header up of what the actual video is. So, this is what happened. Remember that live stream I did last night? Or let me just say yesterday? Yeah, that live stream. Well, apparently, I gave y'all too much information and too much source. And of course, YouTube did its thing, took it down. I currently appealed the video, so I'm waiting to see. Also, I had to take my quiz to let them know, like, okay, I learned what's going on, or whatever the case may be. So we'll see what happened. But currently, that video that I dropped a lot of info on, you could see it on Rumble. Unknown Truth on Rumble. Don't worry, I'll put a picture of how it looked and a link in the community section. Mm-hmm. Let's get on with it. Remember, I told you there's multiple reasons of what's going on out here. As you know, as y'all know, Trump hit Iran. The bunker busting missiles. And Iran recently came out and was like, yo, we already moved everything. So effectively, it was no effect at all. And it was in vain. Or was it? You see, America desperately want to send boots on the ground, but America is not able to send boots on the ground. Now, I've been saying this since 2020. No matter who's president, I don't care if it was Kamala or Biden or Trump, whoever you put in there, civil war is going to come and there's going to be a World War III. All that matters is depending on who's in there, how it gets eased up, and why you should start preparing now and get certain things in order for when that time comes. Some of you listened, some of you didn't. And pretty much it's damn near too late for some of y'all. For others, you still got time. So I'm going to break down something for you. Remember, I told you this is a crypto war. Let me tell you the type of war that's on the horizon. Crypto war. Or let's condense that into financial war. Trade war. We could throw that into financial too, but let's keep it separate. Financial war, trade war, and now soon, very soon, civil war and World War III. These proxy wars is not going to be able to continue anymore. And you have to know how these things affect you. And oh, dare I say it? I'm going to start over because the last one is going to hit home. If you know, you know. Financial war, trade war, civil war, regular war, throw in World War III, right? and the spiritual war. And the inner, outer, extraterrestrial war. I think I want to start with that last one. And that ties in tight to the spiritual war as well. Then I'm going to work my way down to the rest of stuff. Remember, before Trump came into office, they was talking about them drones. Have you seen recently? They talking about, was it a shark or a whale fell from the sky recently? Hold on, in real time, I'm going to bring it up. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. Will fall from... Now I know you're probably saying, Joel Benjamin 528, MC Spookism. You crazy. Sure enough, here it is. Here it is. So y'all can't say I'm gatekeeping. And this hit the news, but for some reason it wasn't big news as it should have been. Now I know this is not what y'all is expecting, but this is what's going on. How many of y'all heard about the whale that just fell from the sky? Just out of the blue. No plane around, nothing. The whale just fell from the sky. All right. I know you think I'm bull jiving you. So I'm going to show you, make you see what I see. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you better than I could tell you. All right. From since 2023, a humpback whale fell from the sky, landed in the middle of everybody, right? Then it had one that happened recently in 2025. I should have saved that article. But the whale literally fell from the sky. People is saying that there's a glitch and they try to make up some excuse if it fell from the plane, but no plane in sight. So people is talking about it's a glitch in the system. Whatever. I don't know. But what I do know is it happened. And I know y'all ain't hear about it. Since, I think it was 2010, could go back in the live stream, probably a little bit sooner than that, later. But I told y'all the signs was here, and it was a wrap from the time the red rain started falling in Israel, India, America, different parts of America, actually. And it was another spot. I think it was a spot in Africa. I can't remember. Who remembers that? When I talked about, I did the blood rain series right here. And I tied it in with the red moon. And everything that people was laughing at me then that I say was to come is coming now. Now, I warned y'all for at least 4 years now. It's way longer, but 4 years I've been going hard. Sounding the alarm. Stock up. Hold on. I said stock up on your food, freeze them, stock up on your grains. I've been saying there's a possibility of civil war since 2020. I still got the videos, so y'all not able to call me a liar. All right? This Trump and Iran war, along with Israel, that's taking place, currently right now. Do you understand? If America is fighting over there or have the troops fighting over there, because this talk Donald Trump talking about we successfully bombed Iran's nuclear bunkers. Nizza cricketia. Are you bugging? Are you stupid or are you stupid? What we and my warriors? What you talking about? The new Nintendo Wii 2? Or the Wii 1? Whichever one. Or are you speaking French? Ain't no Wii! And then Iran posting up or tweeting like a bunch of YNs, Chicago or New York. Nigga, take Chicago. Why New York always gotta get it? Why? Because you call it secretly New York? No legend never dies. Ain't no switch to call that the Wii. That's what they gotta be talking about. Ain't no switch. Probably some Wii 2. WII. I ain't talking about no switch. Okay? Now Trump wanna come switch up on it. No. No, we're not doing that. Ain't no Wii. The hell out of here. I don't speak French. Anyway. So, as I was saying, all this stuff taking place, you're going to have, and I hope I'm wrong, and I've been saying this for a while, but you already have Florida. You've been having Texas talking about they want, and Virginia, but definitely out of the three of them, Texas been talking about they want to pull away from the United States. But Texas did something, Florida did something very interesting. And I believe they're the second state to have done this, where basically gold and silver can and just on the spot be used as currency. A legal tender on the spot. Okay? No worry about trading in and all that other type of stuff. Now, I been gave y'all the link for at course metals. Okay? Because some of y'all that have y'all gold and silver, y'all gonna learn and pay the hard way. Because this war is also about minerals. Not just a nuke, not just a crypto, not just a bio or biohazard, whatever you want to call it. It's not just about that. It's also about the minerals. Now you're going to say, Joel Benjamin 528, there you go again, making shit up. First, you talk about whales coming out the sky, even though I just showed you, they've been talking about it. They've been talking about it since 2003. And then the next one happened in 2025. Sorry, I said 2003, 2023. And now next one happened in 2025. Now, let me show you this. Because I don't like to just talk about it. I like to be about it. I like to show and prove. You want to know how I know this was also about minerals? Look at this real time. I'm not even going to gatekeep for you. Because there's a lot of stuff going on in this world. And mind you, I didn't even get into the whole galactic war and this inner and extraterrestrial thing. I didn't even get into that yet because Congress already been speaking on that. In real time. So you ain't able to say a lie. Because I know how all it is. See that? Iran discovered antimony. Antimony. I hope I pronounced that right. Now, what is antimony? In case you don't know what antimony is, that's a chemical like that's very high levels of fire retardant. Okay? Like when they have these big blasts or whatever, it's a wrap. How you think Iran had all these weapons? So in case you don't know, Iran and China been working together. If for any of y'all that been under a rock and ain't been paying attention, Iran and China been working together. China already have a foothold, I think, on about what? It seemed like 90% of the world's minerals and stuff, what's going on. That's what it seems like. They've been in cahoots with Iran. Iran is not this small little dust pile that they perceive it to be. From since 20 years ago, 40 years ago. America knows this and Israel knows this. Israel said, America. This was America. Let me show you what America was doing. I need y'all to understand this. This was America, right? America see what's going on, and America's like this. And Israel's like, yeah, yo, who? We need your help. And America's like, yo, every time this effing dude starts shit, we got to come in. We don't want no parts of that. Here go Israel. Yo, come out of hiding, yo. We need that. We need that, and they need that. They need that. Let's go. Because if they get a hold of all that crypto, finish their bio project, and the minerals, I know y'all ain't. How many of y'all ever heard of this before? See, U.S. had no choice. This mineral right here is one of the main reasons why the United States of America had to join in. They've been searching for this in the same mountains, by the way, that America bombed. You notice America real slick. And Trump was real slick with it. They have the nukes over there, so we gonna bomb over there. Do they though? America flew in quick, hit them with the bunker busting bombs, right? And flew their ass out. Here go Trump. Man, we flew in and everybody was safe. We flew away safe. Right after that, Iran got to bombing Israel. Right after that. Right after that. Think about what I'm saying. They wanted to go deep enough to get the minerals. So now, because America really don't want to put boots on the ground. Because, yeah, Iran said all this. You see, now your soldiers and civilians that's here, you cause them to have to pay the price. But Iran still ain't do nothing yet. Instead, they went right to bombing up Israel. You know why? Because now that the spot is open up, they don't want Israel to come walking up in there and have easier access to the minerals that they done drill deep down. Let's go into the article. I ain't lying. Listen, I'm going to connect the dots for you because I am the source. Iran has discovered a significant antimony I want to say this right. Antimony reserve estimated at 7,000 tons. This is to help this and the next mineral that I'm going to get into that they've been searching for the longest is to help with the new level of weaponry. I'm talking about this is Wakanda forever vibranium type shit. I'm not bullshitting you. This discovery made after a decade of exploration. A decade! You think they want to make Iran a huge player on the mineral scale? No. They can't have that. Iran doing too much. So Israel is like, yo, we done for. And America, why you there hiding like you don't know China and Russia helping them? In the southern, check it, estimated at 7,000 tons in its southern region, particularly in Sinta and Baluchistan. Hope I pronounced that right. This discovery, made after a decade of exploration, positions Iran as a potential major player in the global antimony market, potentially holding around 10% of the world's known reserve. Antimony, a semi-metal, I'm going to say it again, antimony, a semi-metal, is crucial for various industries, including electronics, medicine, and flame retardants, and also strategic military applications. This is why they're able to make and send out that new missile that they hit Israel with. When they send out the missile, if Israel hit the missile, it sends out a bunch of other missiles coming at you. So it's not just one big missile. Not just one big missile. It's a bunch of missiles inside. When it hit, it sends out everything. If you hit it and try to shoot it down, it still sends out everything. You're damn if you do, damn if you don't. Y'all getting this? Yo, hold on. What? Yeah. They don't want y'all to get this source. Spiral Spec says, wow. An ad just plated, then I skipped it and it went to a whole other video after. Yeah. You're not the first person that told me that happened, especially when I'm live. So let me get back to this. Now look at this right here. Let's break this down. Iran discovered antimony reserve after 10 years of. Now this was in March 2025. They came out with this. Why did they announce it? I don't know. If you ask me, they really was baiting Israel. And they know Israel would have bait the US. March 20th, 2025, Iran discovered antimony reserve after 10 years of exploration. They found it. It's a wrap. Now, what's the next mineral? Well, let's go down here just so you could see. So you see, big resources of rare semi-metal discovery in Iran. Iran discovered significant semi-metal reserve of 7,000 tons. All these are in March. So notice that's when they started gearing up for Iran. Y'all want to see what it looked like? Let's go back to this again. Let me see the picture of it. Gosh damn. Hold on, people. These the ills of going live. See, I'm doing everything in real time for you. There it is. FYI, I have a piece of this, by the way. Some of y'all probably don't remember. I think I was pushing this in, I want to say 2017. I think I was pushing this. Just this one piece. Let me show you on here. Hold on, y'all. Is of going live. This one piece. Like you see how this right here, this little piece right here, that at the time, just that piece, and I had it like going out like as a pendant, right? Just this piece right here, like this little piece that you see right here, right? Had that going out for about $80. Could only imagine the price of it now. Just ahead, so you know. Let's move on. Here go the next stone, the next mineral. Okay. Iran has discovered Monazite deposits and has taken steps to process this mineral. Monazite discoveries. Iran has found Monazite deposits in various locations, including Saghan or deposits in Yazd province. There are also mention of Marzet Monazite and discoveries in Bushehr. Hope I pronounced that right. Monazite processing. Iran has integrated its first fully domestic Monazite production plant, highlighting its effect to develop its rare earth element industry. This facility enables the processing of Monazite for the extraction of valuable rare elements. Now, rare earth elements from Monazite. Monazite is a phosphorate mineral rich in rare earth elements, particularly light rare earth elements, LREEs. That's LREE. That's an acronym for it. Like, hold on, cerium, lithium, and neodymiums. I don't know how to pronounce that, but y'all see it right here. These elements are crucial for various high-tech applications, including electronics. They go electronics again. Paramount magnets and renewable energy industry. Do I need to show the articles? Okay, and when did they come out? Check this out. Israel said, "Oh damn, come on." Israel said, "Oh no, you gonna need me." Please pop up. Y'all have to see this article. Here we go. Iran US talks. The rare earth elephant in the room. Boom! Tell me I'm not the source. US was talking with Iran. US was already in negotiation with Iran to get up on some of these minerals. And here go Israel hating ass. Let me show you. Let me show you what Israel is doing. You ever seen that movie? Think is it Belly? Where homeboy was eating the banana. He had the big Coke bottle glasses on. And he's like, no, I'm gonna have to drop dime on them niggas. Well, can't be having that. All right? They said, Iran, you trying to take in on our territory? US, you acting like a little whore? You on diss Israel for Iran? Just because they got a little earth minerals? That's like the chick, that W for the dude that got the fancy car. Because you got your bicycle. Trump told them not to mess with Iran. America was already in talks with Iran. Y'all forgot that? I didn't. You see, Trump was talking about come back to the table. Iran was like, nah, we good. Now here go hating ass Israel. What you gonna do now? You ain't got no choice now. You with me for life. That's what happened. That's what happened. And you see Israel say, yo, we already got some of their crypto. We already got a hackers. We ain't got all of it, but we got some of it. Y'all don't want this work. Yep. I'm not dropping too much gems. Yeah. Y'all picking up on it. You ain't gonna hear nobody else breaking it down like this for you. And showing you the facts. Why you think Israel did what they did? Israel's like, nope. We gotta drag America in on this. We see you, little whore. We see what you doing. Think we not watching you? You supposed to be our bitch. USA. Fuck you doing over there? Excuse my language. What the F you doing over there having talks with Iran? Are you stupid or are you stupid? And here come Israel like the abusive boyfriend slapping up America. No, stop. You laughing at his jokes too hard. That jealous boyfriend shit. Israel was not having that. Okay? I'm just telling you what it is. Israel wasn't having that. How you gonna go in talks? How you gonna go in talks with these dudes over their rare earth minerals? Are you for real? Let me continue. Let me continue. Y'all get the point, right? Mind you, this was June 4th. Look at it right here. As diplomatic, what's this? Theatrics continue, the real stake in the Iran-US talks could be buried not in uranium enrichment levels, but deep beneath Iran's soil. Y'all just don't get it. In these deployments, former U.S. President Donald Trump stated concerns about Iran's nuclear program may be concealing deeper economic ambitions. His recent moves, including a rare earth deal with Ukraine. Remember, they were bullying Ukraine. They're like, nah, America, yo, I need to put this into the street terms for you. America was like, nah, bitch, we stay having y'all backs. And you went and start stuff with Putin by saying you're gonna bring it and join NATO. You know that was gonna cause a problem with Russia. And you still went and did that. Guess what? You need our help? Sign this mineral deal. And that's what they did? Chat. Please don't make me look like I'm bugging. Am I lying? Is that not what the United States did to Ukraine? You want more of these weapons? And as soon as Ukraine signed that deal, they blow up one of their some nuke facility in Russia, one of their big military bases where they effed up all their planes badly. They lost billions of dollars. No casualty, just destroy their whole payload of planes, their fleet. Like that, snap of a finger. Okay? And they blew up one of their main important bridges. As soon as Ukraine signed that mineral deal, soon as Vladimir Zelensky said, yeah, all right, no problem. I ain't got no choice. Like J.D. Vance said, did you even say thank you for all what we did to you, for you? Like Trump said, it's my fault because Obama gave you blankets and I gave you javelins. And now you want more. What you gonna give us? Ukraine. What you gonna do for us? We always do it for you, always begging us. Drop your panties and turn around. You know what time it is. Stop playing. I got to feel good. I got to get something out of it. Are y'all comprehending what's going on? And they did it for the minerals. They need the minerals. And I ain't even get into the silver yet. I didn't even get into the artifacts, the extraterrestrial artifacts in Ukraine. Don't worry, let me cook. I'm gonna ease y'all into. Y'all don't want to hear this? Y'all don't want to hear it? Am I going on too long? I'm already at the 39-minute mark, about to hit the 40-minute mark. Am I not giving y'all no insight? Am I bugging? Yeah. And this is why I told y'all stock up on your cryptos from now. The market just dropped. I'm seeing people say cook. Moon Goddess said cook. Shahid say cook. J God say cook. Come. All right. Let me cook. I'm going to show you the source. So y'all see it right here. All right. Now watch this. His recent move, including wait, can y'all see this? My bad. Oh, where was we? Oh, come on, man. It was right there. Let me pull it up again. Hold on. Because they had the spot highlighted for me. Bear with me, people. Is up going live. All right. His recent move, talking about Trump, his recent moves, including a rare earth deal with Ukraine and heightened rhetoric against China's re-export policies, suggest a clear interest in gaining access to Iran's critical mineral reserves. Now, mind you, that's what Putin want back. But time may be running out for Washington. In January, Iran and Russia inked a comprehensive strategic partnership which has already expanded into lithium cooperation. Okay? Lithium cooperation. Meanwhile, Iran's strong and growing mining ties with China are setting the stage for a powerful axis of resource dominance, one that may soon leave the U.S. on the outside looking in. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Now look at this. Now look at this. Bitcoin done fell under 100K. Red. Damn, Ethereum at 2,197. Red. Damn, XRP 196. Red. Binance Coin 609. Red. Look at that. Tron 26 cents. Red. Dogecoin 14 cents. Red. Cardano 52 cents. Red. Hyperliquid 33 cents. And it's a little bit in the green. But guess what? It's soon going to be red. Bet me money. Bet me money. By tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, there's going to be in the 20s, if not fall underneath. Okay? And mind you, look at this. Chainlink 1145. Red. Stellar XLM 22 cents. Red. Avalanche, good Lord, 1660. Red. Shiba Inu still got 4 zeros before this one right here, and it looked like it's going to bring it back to where it's 5 zeros before it hits a penny. Red. Now I'm going to tell you this. Buy when there's blood in the streets, even if it's your own. I'm going to say it again. Buy when there's blood in the streets, even if it's your own. Buy when there's blood in the streets, even if it's your own. Okay? Don't be a cheat. Don't be a Jeep. Don't be a Jeep. Don't just exit early trade on yourself. Because when you follow the blockchain, as the retail investors, the little that they have left in the space is panicking, these bastards are buying it up. I done told y'all from the very beginning, Trump is trying to hyperinflate the economy and crash this market, and they going into the new. So they need the resources. You know what? I said I was going to show y'all this. Y'all keep playing with me. So you see the two minerals that's going on, right? You see what's going on. I don't want y'all to say I made nothing up. I showed you. And mind you, I ain't going to be here too long. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Iran. Seal. Let me see. Doing everything in real time for you. No gatekeeping. Watch this. See, and I show you how to look it up yourself. This is what the wars is about. It's a multi-war and multi-different scales. They're already fighting a world war. Israel is already going to do a civil war. America's civil war is about to heat up. I've been telling y'all asses, get silver. Look. So y'all can't say I'm making it up. No one better says it. Iran has a long and rich history associated with silver, evident in an ancient metalworking traditions and numerous archaeological discoveries. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. I'm showing y'all what to type in, where to go get it, where to find it. I'm connecting the dots for you. When you get time, this PDF right here, look what I'm showing you. Look where I'm showing you at. This PDF right here is a very good PDF. Early silver production in Iran. I suggest you read it. I suggest you read it. The silver market in Iran. These are the experts now. Hopefully y'all could see that, right? Watch this. In 2024, there was significant growth in silver exports from Iran, with Amman being the main destination. Important. Iran also imports silver primarily from Turkey, China, and India. Market trends. After a decline, the Iranian silver market saw a rise in 2024. I'm going to read that again. This is the market trend now. After a decline, the Iranian silver market saw a rise in 2024. Now, in the derivatives market, the precious metals derivative markets in Iran is projected to reach 982.90 million US dollars by 2029. Stop playing with me, yo. a joke? While you over there twiddling your freaking thumbs, drinking your beers, worrying about the damn prom and getting hairs done and graduation and all that, they're stocking up on silver. I already told you they need it for the weaponry. That's one of the main things, especially the weapon guidance system. I already told you it's one of the highest conductors of electricity. Huh? I already told you they need it for the medical equipment, the tools, especially dentistry. I already told you and broke down everything they was doing with these silvers in the live streams. And what did y'all do? Some of y'all still didn't sign up. And if you did, you didn't sign up where you could get your coin of the month. Because when you go, and I don't care how much silver you have stocked up, when you go to sell it, they're going to lowball the shit out of you. Like Max. That's why they have to come after Iran. The BRICS is eating. You know, since Trump came in, the BRICS is quiet. Try to flex up some about it. Russia said, yo, chill. Let them think shit is sweet. Chill. We got it. When Biden was in here, we already made all the deals we needed to make. And I ain't even touched the sleeper cells yet. Huh? You want me to? Okay. You see, when you hear sleeper cells, you think they're just here for what you say, so-called attacks, and if stuff jump off. No, it's not. That's not only the thing. The sleeper cells are here buying up the crypto. China sleeper cells and Iranian sleeper cells. And they also have Russian sleeper cells. But in America, currently in America, there is a majority of Iranian sleeper cells and Chinese sleeper cells. And they're also put here to buy up all the crypto, all the silver, all the gold, and own up as much land as they're allowed to, because it's about the minerals. We just went over that. While you're still there, worried about what's that show on Zeus? That degenerate, disgusting ass show with them women acting like a bunch of yahoos. Huh? Come on now. This is deep. Y'all worried about the basketball game, the baseball game, and the football game, and everything else except for this. Let me see what you said, Lester. Lester said, wow, you're really adding fire to the pot. Continue cooking. That's right. I'm air frying y'all asses right now. I'm air cooking you. When your children don't have, when you don't have enough to feed your children, when you don't have enough money to go when you gotta go, shame on you, especially if you've been watching this live stream and been watching me on the live stream for the Lord. You ain't see it. I told you there was a time y'all ain't gonna be seeing me on the live stream no more. I'm just sitting back and watching all of y'all like this. And I'm like, how much time do I want to talk to y'all? and y'all don't take action. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all the link again. Hold on, y'all. Cause y'all like to play games. Because when with at cost metals, and look how I knew at cost metals was onto something. They lowered the price for you to join to become a member, but they don't give you the 6 coins no more because they dropped the price. They don't give you the 6 silver coins on the spot no more. They dropped this price by $100 and something, which had they kept it and still give you the coins, you would have been up because you would have gained more. Then you would have been getting the coin of the month, which you only putting out like what, $60 max. And the numismatic value coins, it's what cost more. All right, bear with me. I don't got my moderator or any moderators here to help me. So y'all fall back for a while. And I also gave y'all where y'all could get the Bitcoin for free. If y'all interested in that, y'all hit me up when it comes to that. I'm not putting all that up here right now. I ain't got the time. I ain't got the patience. You're getting the gold and silver cheaper than Costco. Not only that, when you go sell it, they're not going to jerk you or slap you up like you're their whore when you go back to Ampmex to sell your gold and silver to them. I already know people that just went through that. It wasn't nice. For my YouTube audience, I am putting it in the chat for you right now. Please bear with me. Okay, here it is. My Rumble audience. I will have it, put it up for y'all later. And I'm going to make sure I have it there. Matter of fact, I should put it up for y'all now. This is it right here. See, now some of y'all are haters. I'm like, whatever. And that's why y'all don't get the good deals y'all need to get. I'm showing you what this whole thing is about. And y'all still don't catch on. And some of y'all got this already signed up and still didn't do the coin of the month. Still didn't do where you could get your silver every month. You still didn't do it. Soon the price of silver will be, if not high or close to the price of gold, it will be higher than gold. No, Shahid, we don't rock with one gold no more. And if you remember when I was talking about one gold, I made sure I told y'all, anytime I find something better, that's what we gonna go with. And I found something way better. They're giving one gold, charging you all this money for holding the gold or silver for you. At cost metals don't. Not only that, one gold prices is way too high. No one has cheaper prices than at cost metals. No one. Haven't seen it yet. Not even Costco. And even if you get the Costco membership, you're paying more with the Costco membership. And you're limited to the amount of gold and silver bars you could get for the month. Yeah. Y'all don't want me cooking. I don't want me cooking. Y'all stuff right now. Y'all is stuff. And I only just begun. So when you're dealing, look. Because now I got to show with the sleeper cells. Oh, before I do that, let me finish this up for you. Just to overkill it so it goes through your head. General information on silver. Global production in 2024. China was the largest producer of silver globally. Look, applications. Silver is used for various industries, including semiconductors. Remember, you kept hearing that? Solar panels. All right. Also, your EV, your electric vehicles. That's why Tesla been buying up all the mines. And Robert Kiyosaki from Rich Dad Poor Dad, the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. And clean energy technology. Ooh. Y'all underestimate silver and how much silver is needed by these countries. Investments. Central banks have increased their silver accumulation. All this is since 2024. A matter of fact, just to overkill it, I showed y'all before, but before I move on, all in real time. No gatekeeping. While Chase Bank, part of JP Morgan Chase, is a major player in the silver market, particularly through the management of the silver ETF. It's JP Morgan's overall silver holdings, not Chase Bank specifically, that are the largest. They hold massive stockpiles of physical silver, including what they manage for SLV. So anytime they have the ETF, like they have the gold ETF and the gold rise, but remember, Chase Bank is the one, JP Morgan Chase was the one that was manipulating the silver market. They had to pay one of the biggest fines ever, but they got a slap. It was compared to what they did was a slap on the wrist. The fine they gave them. Stay with me. Stay with me. They have the largest stockpile of silver. Now they're also the ones, when you're doing your cash out, they're dealing with the Bitcoin spot ETF. They already also been had Ethereum, and now they have a large stockpile of XRP. They're just waiting for XRP now to have the spot ETF. So the Chase Bank is holding specifically the largest amount, but JP Morgan Chase in a whole have a corner locked down on the silver markets, because with the spot ETFs, especially with gold, they have gold on the list that's not really there. And the same thing they're doing with the silver, and the same thing they're already starting to do with the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and soon they're going to do the same thing with the XRP, because they find that people like it easier to get the crypto from the ETFs, and then they're able to manipulate and sell more than what they actually have. Because remember, when they have the ETF, they're supposed to have the actual tangible item as well in holding. JP Morgan's silver accumulation. JP Morgan Chase has been accumulating a significant amount of physical silver, reportedly holding over 750 million ounces. JP Morgan Chase also serves as the custodian for the SLV Silver ETF, which holds substantial amount of silver bullion on behalf of investors. The strategic position. JP Morgan's largest silver holdings are partly due to a strategic investment anticipating that silver prices will rise as inflation increase. Moving on. No gatekeeping. Y'all see me in real time. I'm going to show you the article. One day ago, White House monitoring possible Iranian sleeper cells in U.S. News Nation. The Hill. Iranian sleeper cells. White House warns of the possibility. 2 days ago, Trump administration's boost monitoring the possible Iran-backed cells in U.S. New York Post. Highly vulnerable Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, I hope I pronounced his last name right, may try to activate sleeper cells. Look at this. Now, this was 3 days ago. News Nation. Major U.S. cities on high alert after U.S. strikes Iran. This is from 2 hours ago. We're going to get to that article. But let's get to this from 3 years ago. I'll read it again. Highly vulnerable Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei may try to activate sleeper cells in the West as Israeli onslaught mounts, experts. Remember when your boy said, hold up. Remember when your boy said this? Let me just do it like this. Today, Tel Aviv. Oh, come on. What's going on here? Cramping my style. Today. Ooh. So pathetic. Tel Aviv. I probably spelled that wrong. Tomorrow. Oh, what the hell is going on? Hold on, people. Roll, New York. Look like my stuff is free. Guess I'm dropping too much sauce. Hold on, people. Bear with me. That's why my stuff was acting up. Okay. There we go. Spell it the right way. So your boy Benjamin Netanyahu is the one that said this. Okay? Notice yesterday I even said no. But it seems like that's the case now. And why you think he was so bold to say that to ABC News? All right? Why you think he was so bold to say that? Because he knew that they already have sleeper cells here. They've been had them. And there's been even more under the Biden-Harris for over what? About over 4 years now. All right? So I showed you the New York Post and what they're saying. Now, let's shift gears because I'm going to wrap this up. Oh, I'm already over the hour mark. Let me X this out and wrap this up. All of a sudden, this stuff want to act up. Dropping too much sauce. I'm cooking. Excuse me. Have I been giving y'all good information? Have I not been giving y'all good information? Let me see y'all in the comment section. Have I not been giving y'all good information? Come on now. So we're going to replace Iran with China. Or we could just put China spies. That would be way more accurate. That's here in America. Okay. Let me see. They got okay. Federal Bureau of Investigations. Look. So y'all don't think I'm making it up. Look at it right here. The China threat, counterintelligence. The counterintelligence and economic espionage efforts emanating from the government of China and the Chinese Communist Party are a grave threat. Come on. Come on. Are y'all serious? Look, this is the FBI.gov. This is FBI.gov. They are efficiently attacking the system. And for some reason, the Joe Biden, Kamala Harris administration was ushering it in perfectly. Choke point, Operation Choke Point. Remember on crypto? Look at this right here. The counterintelligence and economic espionage efforts emanating from the government of China and the Chinese Communist Party are a grave threat to the economic well-being and democratic values of the United States. Right here on the FBI website. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm making shit up now. Y'all just don't know what to look for. They're putting it here in front of your face. Okay? The FBI is telling you the Chinese government is employing tactics that seek to influence lawmakers and public opinion to achieve policies that are more favorable to China. Let's jump down to here. Chinese efforts target businesses, academic institutions, researchers, lawmakers, and general public, and will require a whole of society response. The government and the private sector must commit to working together to better understand and counter the threat. Translation: wake your goofy ass up. Start buying some silver, start buying some gold, start buying some crypto, because they buying it all up. And the dollar is nothing. The dollar got a little boost because now of the little sound of war, but it's going right back down. Okay? Y'all with me, people? Let me put that link up there for you again. And anyone who haven't gotten the Crypto Pro Life, contact Crypto Pro Life at gmail.com and get their latest course. And you tell them Joel Benjamin 528 referred you. That's how you're going to get your discount anyway. Okay? So am I bugging? Am I the one that's bugging? People, let me know. I literally just went to FBI.gov and showed you what they're saying. Okay? I literally just went there. Look, I posted up. And for people that's not watching me live, I'm going to put it there for you. Question: is the market waiting for XRP? Lester, I explained XRP yesterday. The SEC and Ripple are the one that pushed back the finalization of the case. All they had to do is fill out the paperwork. They had enough time. Both of them together is the ones who pushed back the case till August. You know what? Let me do this. I'm glad you asked me that question. I was about to end the stream because I think I just killed it when I show what I had to show, but watch this. Let me pull this up for you. So first I'm going to show you this, right? Look, 2 hours ago, 1 hour ago, 14 hours ago, 9 hours ago, XRP price crash was predicted. Analysts now say $3. Moments after the news broke of a U.S. airstrike on Iran, XRP plunged to its $2.01 support zone, triggering panic across the charts. As we know, it's now 193, as we see here in the other article 1 hour ago. Geopolitical tension between Israel and Iran have triggered a crypto market sell-off affecting XRP. And of course, it's affecting Bitcoin. So all it is here is saying how XRP coming crashing down along with all the other cryptos as well, right? Bitcoin price slips below 100K, as I showed y'all earlier. Now watch this. This is from June 17, 2025. Iran's cryptocurrency sector generates $1.5 billion by 2025, growing at 23.7% annually. Remember what I told y'all? That the war, with them coming after Iran, it's on many different levels. Here it is right here. So now, banks are dealing with XRP, right? Let me highlight this right here and show you. No gatekeeping. Iran approach to cryptocurrency regulations is a delicate balance between harnessing the economic potential of digital assets and maintaining strict control to prevent capital flight and ensure monetary stability. The Central Bank of Iran, CBI, prohibits domestic payments using cryptocurrency, but licensed miners are allowed to sell their mining coins for trade settlements. This dual approach creates a complex regulatory environment where investors and businesses must navigate specific restrictions imposed by various authorities, including the CBI, the Ministry of Energy, and Iran's cyber police, FATA, FATA. Again, no gatekeeper. Trying to get the article that comes up with them in Ripple. Let me put Ripple in here. Because Ripple is working with the banks. Here's XRP price if Ripple secures 50 plus central banks, which they already have. Moving on. Curfew have ripple effects. I got to find the article. Where's the article? 1 IRR to XRP convert Iran rail to Ripple. That's 4. Convert Iran rail to Ripple XRP. One IRR to XRP converted Iran rail to Ripple, and this is the outcome. So you see, they're showing you on Forbes. So Ripple XRP in a nutshell, just so you know, they're already dealing with XRP. The BRICS nations is dealing with XRP. Multi-chain payment. Now, I showed y'all this before. I'm going to show you it again. All nations have to deal with Ripple XRP, just so you know. All. BRICS nations, MOL, blockchain payment, XRP floated as option. And this was in their paperwork. Vladimir Putin confirms BRICS is working to develop an independent payment system. The group will most likely use XRP for cross-border payments. Remember, I told you, cross-border payments is one of the most important things in finances. Analysts think XRP could rally to 10,000 if the group achieve its plan. Russia President Vladimir Putin confirms that the BRICS group is developing an independent payment system to reduce reliance on existing systems. A document from Russia Central Bank suggests the group may consider using XRP for cross-border transaction. Russian President Putin confirms BRICS is developing its own independent payment system, and according to the documents about the Central Bank of Russia, they will most likely use XRP for cross-border payments. Putin emphasized the BRICS nation goal of creating a payment system free from political influence and external control. He noticed the group expansion in 2024 with addition to Saudi Arabia, Iran, the UAE, Egypt, and Ethiopia. They make up the BRICS Plus. Putin also highlighted the significant growth in the BRICS combined global GDP after these additions, pushing it to 36%. He also expressed I don't even think I need to say no more. Any other questions before I get out of here? Because I can't say I ain't show y'all the proof. Contact cryptoprolife@gmail.com. Get the latest course. There's certain collectibles and cryptos and stocks that you should be getting on. Make sure you tell them Joel Benjamin 528 referred you. Some of y'all feel like, oh, he getting kickback, so I'm not going to say, I'm not going to mention him. Fine, don't mention me. Just pay way more for the course then. I don't care. Let me see. Any questions before I get out of here, people? So to answer your question, Lester, yes, the market, they're waiting on XRP, all right. With all this economical craziness going on, this is where it's at. Are we going to have the opportunity to put our crypto profits into silver? That's why I gave y'all the information for the crypto / silver gold Roth IRA. I don't know about y'all there in Canada, excuse me, and how y'all could do that, but for here in America, I gave the link for that before too. Let me put it up again. For the crypto / gold silver Roth IRA. Any questions y'all have, now is the time to ask it, people. And I'm not going to say anything is a stupid question at this point, because with all what's going on, no question is a stupid question at this point. Let me see. Come on now. Where y'all questions at? Y'all gotta have some questions there for me. No? Here it is right here. Ben told y'all to get this. So when your XRP goes up in value, you're able to switch it over right away. There it is. The I Trust Capital link. And you'll get something a little extra when you click that link too. Let me see. and you could buy gold and silver a little minimum, what, $20 and up as a Roth IRA. Yep. /meds acts. So so far, I guess that's supposed to say what you're saying, it's a hostile takeover of Iran monetary system. It's a try, but it's not gonna work. See, America, we open up the mountains. We did what you have to do. The resources are there. Now, Israel, you send your people in. We got our people already mad at us that we even got involved. But since you dragged us into it, because America was trying to go the diplomatic way, because they know they already made the deals with Russia and China. So America said, we need to get into that. America was acting like a little prostitute, going to the highest bidder. Israel was like, no, you don't. You my bitch. You been my bitch. And you gonna stay my bitch. What you doing? Going over to Iran, talking nice. Why you laughing up in that dude's face like that? You think he funnier than me? Think he cuter than me? You think he could treat you better than I could treat you? Bitch, you're supposed to be on my side. That's the attitude. Is war going to have a positive or a negative? Order out of chaos. If you have the right investments and you do what you do now, you could get positive out of it in a state of financial. Moon Goddess says, this was a great presentation. You're welcome. Now, people, I'm at the hour and 33-minute mark. I see y'all don't have much questions for me at all. So I take it that I did a damn good job. Okay, now I see more questions coming in. Tom asks, what countries do you think going to get involved in this war? All. And will. And will. Yes, and will. All. That's why they call it World War III. Ain't no neutral zone in this one. Desmond Ra. Come on, Desmond Ra. I gotta tell it like it is, bruh. All. Hate to break it to you. That's why it's called a World War. No one's sitting this one out. Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Guyana, Canada, Mexico. You're all going to have to get involved. You see Trinidad with all that oil and all their resources. You see Guyana just come up with all that gold they found. They got Venezuela on their ass. And you don't know China coming for Taiwan. for the longest, waiting for the right opportunity. That's why America can't focus all their resources and everything they need to do in Israel. Because the second they do that, China gonna be like, I got them. And then you got Korea constantly flying missiles over Japan. They not hitting Japan. Matter of fact, you're gonna think I'm lying about that too. So let me pull it up for you. Oh, this is gonna get lit. It's gonna get lit. These countries, these people talking like a bunch of YNs. They already said they heard not Putin, Benjamin Netanyahu talking to Trump all on the phone like a YN, like a gangster. Talking about he gonna break their legs. Listen, y'all could look this up. I'm not making it up. North Korea. And you know Kim Jong-il is fiending. You know he fiending to test out his toys. Okay? North Korea missiles fly over Japan. Because y'all gonna think I'm lying. America got their hands full, yo. Everybody coming with that fire. Everybody coming with that fire. No one gonna be excluded. And I know y'all ain't hear about this. All right? They've been doing this since early 2000s. And they just ramped it up. They just did it again. North Korea has launched missiles over Japan on several occasions, prompting warnings and alerts in Japan. North Korea not pump faking. North Korea just doing it like just to show you we could. Just to show you we got it like that. They've been doing it since 2017. I think a little longer than that. But they really been getting out of control as of late. Not hitting Japan, but all up in their airspace, just sending the missiles. And Kim, fat boy Kim Jong-un is just like, you need that? America? You need that? Let me know now. Do you need that? They're not playing. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's other wars that's going on right now and a lot of escalating right now. And they're going to have to be choosing sides. Look, so y'all don't think I'm lying. This has been happening for a long time and they recently just did it. Let me pull up the one, 2025. They recently just did it again. La. See, 21 hours ago, North Korea fires rockets as tension inside. Come on, man. I'm not making shit. I know y'all be wanting to call me a fearmonger, but come on, yo. North Korea delivers a show of force with rockets launches after U.S. air drills, June 21st, 2025. Stop playing, yo. Look, North Korea fired more than 10 rounds of rockets into the Yellow Sea. Hold on, let me pause this. Into the Yellow Sea Thursday drills with Japan. South Korea, Japan, and America is clicking up. And North Korea don't like that. The fuck you practicing for? Oh, you don't want no smoke, you say? Right now. Oh, you don't want no smoke right now. So what, you gonna want it later? What you practicing for? All right, I want to practice too. Let me send 10 missiles over Japan just to show them I got it like that. You know how much money that costs? Yo, hold up. Do you understand the concept of what I just said? Do you know how much money that costs? We just gonna send 10 missiles off GP for practice. Y'all practice it? I want to practice too. Who else want to practice? Stop playing with me, yo. Stop playing with me. Act like y'all know what's going on. All right? Act like you know these people ain't playing out here. Let me see the next question. Desmond Ross says, America can hit and run. They got no choice but to hit and run at this point. Even if you had people that wanted to go in the war, I ain't trying to diss nobody, but do you see what we got out here now? Really? And North Korea already told Iran, we're ready. We got no problem smoking on an Israel pack. North Korea said that. I mean, they didn't say it like that. Paraphrasing, but you know what I mean. All right? North Korea is ready. It is a few nations that's fiending to be smoking on an Israel pack. Matter of fact, let me see. For Israel. Iran, North Korea style underground defense. Here we go. South Korea, alarmed by Iran. What's that? Penetration of Israelis' missiles. Now, why South Korea mad? Why South Korea feel anything about this? Why they feel away? Because they know they're rocking with North Korea. Here we go. Iran, North Korea style underground defense presents Israel with nightmare challenge. Okay. Iran been working tight niche with North Korea. I know that's probably not what y'all want to hear right now. But y'all can't say I ain't show you. They not pump faking. Next question. Let me see. America is involved in too many countries to protect its shores. And hell, Mexico really ain't even feeling America like that. They still mad over Texas. That's another topic for another day. Based everywhere. What if everywhere America is getting attacked all at once? How will America handle that? Doomed. Plus Iran, yes. Because the amount of sleeper cells that's already here since the Biden Harris administration, the spies that's in here, it's done. I done told you what they doing with the crops and everything. Anyway, you think Israel was devastated any his to U.S. soil? What will be, I understand that. Any his to U.S. soil will be amplified devastation. Retype that, Lisa, so I can answer that question properly. Are you going to the underground cities or not? I guess you didn't hear the type of missiles I done told you that they got, right? Ain't no underground cities gonna save you. This new technology with these rare minerals they done have and what they do in these weapons. Israel's scared of Iran new missiles. Let me pull that up for you. Israel scared. Maybe I shouldn't say scared of new Iran missiles. Let me see what come up. I spelled scared wrong, but y'all know what I mean. World awaits Iran response after. And you notice Iran's smart. Iran ain't hit America yet. Instead, it came after Israel again, bombed them up again. Let me put Iran new missile. See, you got to know what to put in the search. As Iran launched waves of missiles. I'm looking for that article that showed the scatter missile. Iran new scatter. In response to recent U.S. strikes on Iran nuclear site, Iran launched a barrage of missiles at Israel, including some armed with cluster munition. These missiles target Israel airports, and that's not the article I'm looking for. I'm trying to find the one where Israel is talking about the missile, and there's video of it where the missile explode and it sends out a bunch of other missiles. Iran missile. Let me try this out. So you see, people, it's not that easy finding this stuff. That sends out multiple missiles. Let me find out they're making a blackout on this story. It was all over. Iran used its biggest missiles to strike Israel and the U.S. How many missiles that? True promise. Iran just used ballistic missiles with cluster warheads too. I think this is it right here. What we know. And Israel was saying they never seen nothing like it before. Iran just used ballistic missiles with cluster warheads to strike Israel. Iran fired at least one ballistic missiles with a warhead containing multiple sub-munitions as part of a particularly destructive barrage on Israel earlier today. Ballistic missiles loaded with cluster munitions present additional complications for defense forces, especially when it comes to intercept attempts in the terminal phase of fight. Readers can first get caught up in recent developments in the ongoing Israel-Iraq conflict in our report here. The Israeli Defense Force Front Command says the warhead on the missile in question split open and an altitude of approximately 23,000 feet, 7 kilometers, and release estimate 20 submunitions. Manuel Fabain of the Times of Israel posted on X the submunitions, each of which contain 2.5 across the area, approximately 10 miles, 16 kilometers, in the wherever or nine has employed a ballistic missile with a cluster munition payload in strikes on Israel is unclear. They're terrified. They're shook. Okay? So the type of bombs they have, the type of weaponry, all this underground city talk, that sounds good, but that don't mean it is good. They have, and the US, I know for a fact, have this. It's called the woodpecker. What cause earthquakes deep underground? The US ain't the only one that has that. Russia has it. Y'all still with me? I see my stuff acting up. Y'all still with me? This is real. Where y'all going? Where you think you going? You better suit up. You better suit up. Let me show y'all what y'all. Uh-oh. I'm sharing too much info again. You know they don't like that. Hold on, people. Let me see here. Come on, bring me back up. Okay. What the Desmond Ross says. Desmond Ross says, you talking about Iran. You're talking about Iran. You need to be worried about Haiti. Don't sleep on Haiti. Haiti got some missiles. What? Haiti got some missiles. Your ass. I've been spoke on Haiti. I'm not sleeping on Haiti. I was speaking on Haiti since last year. Remember when Joe Biden was trying to convince Canada to go up in there and handle Haiti? And they said, oh, we're going to get one of these African countries to do it. Canada was like, absolutely not. The devil is a liar. America was trying. They were trying. They tried to get Canada to do it. Canada was like, no. Okay? Plus, we got a whole bunch. The extraterrestrial activity didn't stop. They still have sightings of spaceships or UFOs. They don't call them UFOs anymore, that they're constantly seeing. We're not even going to get into, that's a whole nother live stream. The UFOs they've been seeing in the war fields, just at a distance observing. We're not even going to go there. This is going to be lit. Y'all think y'all know what this earth is made up of? How big this earth is and what's going on? We're not even getting into the other continents. And no, I'm not talking about flat earth either. Come on, people. Shahid Mustafa says, get down or lay down. Frax. Some of y'all gonna have to need to get some body armor. Elon. Yes, Lisa 888. We could talk about Elon being, see, I don't like going into too much into the spookism part. Because they already said Elon is controlled by some Nephilims. And let me tell you something. This ain't Elon year. That's why he's catching his ass. You see one of his rockets just blew up. You thought that was by coincidence? Oh, y'all ain't hear about that. Done got kicked out of the White House. Everything's going on. He was beefing with Trump. Then he apologized. This is what some of y'all gonna need soon. Y'all gonna have to gear up. Y'all gonna have to gear up. Y'all gonna have to gear up. Hear that metal plate? Y'all gonna have to gear up. I'm just the messenger. I don't talk about it. I be about it. See, the tag's still on. Stop playing with me. Salute to the international audience, salute to the domestic, salute to the YouTube audience, salute to the Rumba audience. I'm at the 2-hour mark. Peace. If you want to find that last video I did, I'm going to post it up soon in the community section. It's over there at Rumble. Y'all ain't even see the pew pew yet. I'm talking too much. Some of y'all going to have to break out some body armor. It's going to get lit. Peace.